back to Moon's Tavern. I'm Austin. I will be your host with the mostest. Probably not with the mostest, but anyway, hey. So, it's taken me forever to do this last iteration of Bookers. I was going to drag this out to another one, but I'm just going to go ahead and end it after today. Y'all know, y'all that are watching probably are thanking me for that. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. So, anyway, so the last time that we did this with the iteration, we went through a lot of the Bookers up until this point of, I do believe it was 2023 past or 2023 before, maybe. I can't remember. Yeah, 2023 and below. So we're going to start off with this one, the ones that we're going to do today. Pretty excited about it to see how these all go against each other. And again, these are some of the ones that I really like here. So we're going to go with the 2023 Mighty Fine Batch. It's always a good one. And then we're going to go with the 2024 02, the Beam House Batch. Right? Then we're going to go with the 2024 03, the Master Distillers Batch, which if you saw my video on Neat Conversation, this was one of my bourbons of the year. Incredibly happy to get this one. I'm very curious to see how this goes. And then, you know, we're going to go up against a Booker's 2024, the Special Reserve, the Reserves Batch. This is the highest Booker's, I think, that I've ever had. It's an 8-year, 2 months, 12 days. So we're going to put it up against the defending champions so far, the Booker's Granny's Batch. My other bottle that I had that was open, did a bottle share over here, put it with some pairings. We had a peanut butter cookie. Couldn't think of a better bourbon to put with the to pair with the peanut butter cookie than with the Booker's Granny's Batch. So this is going to be a fresh pop on this one. And yes, I do drink these bottles. If you haven't figured that out yet, or if you haven't followed me on Instagram, you'll see that absolutely they're just not just pieces of decoration around here. We actually drink them, so and pop them and enjoy them with friends and family. It's an awesome time. Anyway, so I'm gonna get these set up. This is what we're dealing with here as far as the bottles, and we'll see what happens. Be back in a minute. All right, y'all. As I'm pouring these, I'm starting to think to myself, oh, and my trusty water here. As I'm pouring these, I'm thinking to myself, what are you thinking? You're going to do 5 Bookers. These pours aren't, you know, they're not too crazy as far as how much it's there. But we're going to get into this so you know which Bookers you should be going for. Again, you know, taste is so subjective, man. Just giving you my opinion. Not saying that my opinion is the only opinion that matters. But I consider myself pretty much a Booker's connoisseur. I mean, I have a lot of them, so I've been able to, you know, go through these and kind of pick what I like and what I don't like. But you know what? The tall tale sign is you are the final vendor of what you like. So, you know, I would never discourage anyone for getting something, saying, hey man, don't get this just because I don't like it, unless it's Dickel. Just kidding. If you like Dickel, that's fine. Dickel it up. This guy here, not a big Dickel fan, but that's okay. If you like it, good for you. More on the shelf for you to get, right? So we'll get into this and we'll see what happens. Let's go for number 1. Well, not necessarily number 1. I don't know what they are because I mixed them all up and my little pea brain can't figure it out which one to remember. So number 1 glass that I picked. Ooh, that's very nice. Not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. Ooh, first pour, Kentucky Hug. If you never got to experience a Kentucky Hug, you're missing out. It's one of those things that's just, it's it's kind of funny, but good times. I'm not going to really describe all these that much. I'm just kind of warming up my palate on this first round. We'll see what happens. See what the spirits move me to say. Damn. Sometimes when you're doing these blinds like this, especially when it's stuff that you really, really like, right? It's like, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. I'm starting to think that that's the point. I mean, that's the point that I'm at right now. Is maybe this wasn't such a good idea. And you're doing 5 barrel proofs. So, this could get interesting. Man, these first 3 are bangers. Oh, yeah, this may have been really stupid. This could really be stupid. But this is what makes it fun, right? Here with you, drinking a little bit of Booker's here, talking about bourbon. Can't get no better, right? All right, that one it's good, but it's not as good as these 3. At least right now, it's not. Of course, again, first sip. And I always recommend having some water with you when you're doing this stuff, just in case if you wonder why you might see this cup. This cup looks like it might have seen some better days. My kids gave me the cup, so I absolutely use it a lot. I have a glass cup of water as well, a little bit more fancier, but you know what, man? I'm me. That's the cup I usually drink out of, so that's the cup we're doing, right? Wow. So, these 4, man, that's going to be a trip. That's going to be hard. I didn't have to do this in the other ones. I may have to break out a pen and paper. This is, it's crazy. What's y'all's favorite Bookers? What do you like? Curious. Holla at me. Let me know. Damn, that's good. So it's crazy. Got the college playoffs going on. Who's your team? Who's going to win it? My team ain't in it, so it is what it is. We'll put that one a little forward. Man, that one's a little off profile, so I think I know what that one is, maybe. But every time that I do this and I'm like, oh man, I know it's that one. It's never that one. You know what I mean? That's what's that's what's cool about doing these blinds, is that you think you know, but you don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, baby. This is a caramel bomb. This one is. I'm not really getting the peanut butter or, the peanut shell that Jim Beam or Booker's sometimes goes down. This is a caramel bomb. Like a salted caramel bomb. Yeah. I definitely think that one's going to be last, but we'll give that one another shot after those three. These three are definitely probably my favorites. That one is, it's good. And I'm splitting hairs here on this. I mean, that's how close it is. Seriously. It's good. It's just, I don't know, man. Have a feeling I might get surprised. Man. Good Lord. All right, so let's try to give you some tasting notes, so you're not just sitting here watching me drink, right, and hearing my noises. Caramel, salted caramel bomb, right? This is peanut butter in a glass, so I think I know what that one is too. Maybe. I think I know what that one is too. Maybe. All right. Sorry, I'm supposed to give you notes. So, this is a brown sugar bomb. So that's the caramel bomb. That's peanut butter. This is brown sugar. I feel like it's got some stone fruit in it. Yeah, this is not a typical Booker's. That is good. That is delicious. I like it. This one is I almost want to say like one of those caramel soft candies. You know what I'm saying? The ones that have the little white stuff inside. You usually get, I don't know. My family used to always get them like during Christmas time, I think. It's like the caramel with the soft white. I don't know. Maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I see them where they're like rolled up. You know what I mean? I'm very curious to see what that one is. This one's a little off kilter too. Getting a little stone fruit on that too. Yeah. All right. So definitely that one is there. I feel very confident on that. That one's going to be there. Feeling very confident on that. I'm going to mix them up here so I know which one's is what. Got dog's balls dropping all over the place. One of my dog toys just fell off of the bar. I was like, what in the heck is that noise? People coming for me. They're coming for me. Help me. Man, it's good. It smells good. Starting to get to the back of the, like your gum line, getting a little tangly. Little tangly. Most of these are what, 120, 126? That's 120, 126.4. Good thing my wife's not here to see me squint, because then she'd be like, I told you you need to go get glasses. 124.6, and she's probably not wrong. 126.6. We got, this is a 130, right? Yeah, 130.3. Then what's the Booker's Reserves here? 125.9. So, I mean, this is definitely going to wake you up or put you to sleep. I mean, you know, whatever you're acclimated to. So right now I'm going to put that one right there. Oh yeah. That's close to me, man. I like that one. And again, just in case you're not tracking what I'm doing, so I move the glasses either closer or away from me, you know, depending on how I like them. So like, I don't know if you can see by your angle, this one's the furthest one away from me. So I like it, but I enjoy these more. So it's that one first. That one would be last. That would be second. This is third so far. I don't know, between these two, we'll see what happens here. But this is hard. I mean, when you start getting, splitting hairs on the stuff that you really, really like, and the thing that's crazy is that the other Booker's batches, I didn't feel like they were competing against each other this hard. This one is just, oh my God, it's crazy. And I've done stuff before where like you do like a BTAC, a Heaven Hill 17, a Bowman's single barrel, cask strength, and all that, and you're putting all these whiskeys that should be in the same boat as everything, man. But god dang, it's just hard because it's like all of it. You want it all. You like it all. You don't want to pick. You just want to drink it all, and that's not a bad thing. But I do think it's cool to be able to get your palate to pick different nuances in each bourbon. You know what I'm saying? So then it gives you something to talk about when you do have a bottle share. You really get to define the flavors that you like, right? So then it's easier for you to go find what you like. And so that way, if you read a review and they're saying, hey, this one has caramel, it has brown sugar, it has peanut butter, and you're like, oh, well, I hate peanut butter, I don't want peanut butter. Well, then to stay away from that one if it's on there. But it's also very interesting to see what other people get on their palates and see how subjective that is and how unique each person's palate is. It's kind of crazy. I don't know, maybe I'm a nerd like that. Man. All right. I think this one's going to be first, right? I think these two are going to battle it out here. I can't figure out which one I like better. It's close. It's so close. Oh, these three right here. I would not be mad if I had a truckload of whatever that is. These two I wouldn't be mad if I had a smaller box truck of. But I want a semi truck of these, or see how they're gonna pan out here. This is crazy. This is dumb. I don't know if I'll ever do something like this ever again because it's hard, man. It's just freaking hard. That's good. So good. Man. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it like that because I think if I get too fine-tuned here, too fine-tuned, I'm gonna talk myself out of it, right? So if you start really questioning things back and forth all the time, then you really can't make a decision. And I think I'm good where I'm at. These two are definitely, I feel like that one's a little bit better than that one. I'm not mad at that one at all though. This one is absolutely the top. So let's see where we're at here. All right. Drum roll, please. So, the last, number 5. Number 5 is number 1. So, number 1 is the Mighty Fine Batch, which that's crazy. I had that one. I felt like that was a very good batch. And it is, but apparently for, what I was doing here, it just didn't match up to what I liked. For whatever reason. All right. So number 5 is Mighty Fine. Number 2. I mean, how would I ever know? Number 2. This is going to be the Beam House batch. So you got 5. 5 was the oh shoot, I forget. See, Mighty Fine batch. Number 4 is going to be the Beam House batch. Number 3 is this one. What do you think it is? If I had to guess, and this is if I had to guess, I think that one is the Booker's Reserve. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. We'll see what happens. That is crazy. All right. So this is what I'm saying. You don't know. This is going to be number 4. The one that I said that was the bourbon of the year. I mean, all of these were so close, man. It could have gone either way. So now it's between Granny's Batch and the Booker's Reserve, which I am so surprised. But again, you remember I had this one closer here. Yeah, I really thought that was that one. I really did. I thought that was going to be number 2. Dang. Man. It's crazy. All right. Review again. 5. And this is more for me than it is for you. Mighty Fine Batch. 4. We're going with the Beam House. 3 is going to be the Master Distillers. Oh, yeah, Master Distillers Batch. All right, number 2. What's number 2? Oh, man. Oh, it's crazy. All right. So, look. Number 2 is going to be Booker's Reserve. Number 1 is going to be the Granny's Batch. Which is, it's wild because I blinded both of these a while ago. And you see, which one is getting drink more here. But anyway, I blinded them a couple of weeks ago, and this one won out 100%. So, I mean, this just tells you that, you start diving into it, and especially if you start doing more whiskeys all at the same time, 5 is probably where I would cap it if you're trying to get any type of notes or really trying to discern what you like. You go past this, man, it's just all going to start blending together. I promise you. Really, 4 is probably the better option instead of 5. But anyway, so that leaves number 1, the reigning champion. Forever and ever and ever undisputed champion. Which breaks my heart because this is the last fucking bottle that I got. And I'll probably never find another one. Is the Booker's. Crown it. Booker's Granny's Batch. Crown it. Crown it. Put the belt on it. That's what it is, man. That's crazy. I mean, and it's such a delicious pour. And I just cracked that open too. So, I mean, some people say stuff about, oh man, you can't have that. It's got that neck pour, blah, blah, blah. That's all hogwash. It'll be fine. If you feel like that's a real thing, go ahead and do a moon pour the first time. And a moon pour is filling it up all the way to the top. Drink that so you can skim off whatever you don't like, right? And then get into the nitty gritty. That's what I would do. But hey, anyway. So, I mean, that's what we got. Granny's Batch for the win. Glad that y'all hung around up until this. Yep, Booker's segment is done for now. I know that I've been telling myself, hey, you need to get back in there and finish it up. And I just haven't done it. And I apologize for that. But it's done now. Booker's Granny's Batch. Bam. I mean, I don't know what more you want. It's gone through the whole test of time all the way from 2018. It's beaten everything to include the limited edition Booker's Reserve, which I ain't mad at. I almost like that more. I'm upset that I don't have a backup bottle, which I should have probably gotten. But I don't know. I may have to do this again just with these 2 and see what it does. Or just these 3 and see if my opinion changes. But I'm not going to try to talk myself into it. This is what I picked today, and that's what it is. All right? Well, cool. Until next time, guys. Hey, stay thirsty, stay safe, and cheers, man.